and continue to do our job by the people, by expressing what is happening in this country, giving all shades of opinion their due place without being intimidated into silence by the jackboot of a dictatorship.
I do hope that one day this fight will end and his killers will be held to account. Ahimsa Wickrematunge, the daughter of slain journalist Lasantha Wickrematunge, says even after 12 years of her father's assassination. Who is Lasantha? Lasantha Mahila Wickrematunge was born in Kotahena, Colombo in 1958 as a member of a prominent political family. He completed his school education at St. Benedict College and did his legal education at the University of Colombo. As a lawyer, he practiced for 8 years. In the meantime, he became a member of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party and was appointed as the private secretary to the late Prime Minister Sirimau Bandaranaike. Later, he joined with the United National Party, but he was unable to be elected as a representative of people in any occasion. Lasantha entered the journalism profession in early 80s from the Sun newspaper and very soon joined with the Island even before he became active in politics. As a journalist of the Island, he first had engaged with political reporting. Late 80s and early 90s was not healthy to journalists due to the JVP insurgents and state repression of the dissent voices. Lasantha left the country to live in Australia. The most significant phase of his journalism career had started in 1994 after his return from Australia. He started Sunday Leader as co-founder. As an editor of the paper, he created a new chapter in Sri Lankan journalism. Editorial, political column and investigative articles of the newspaper attracted the readers and made heated discussions in the country. He exposed several hidden corruption cases and disclosed the human rights violations in the country. What happened to him? Lasantha had to face several hardships and danger due to his remarkable role in journalism. A group of criminals attacked him in front of his wife. Another occasion, his home was fired using machine guns. The Sunday Leader was sealed under emergency regulations and the printing press of the paper was burned. Moreover, he and the paper were subjected to a number of court cases. Not only Lasantha but also his family members were victims of systematic hate and unfair media campaigns. Finally, on the 8th of January 2009, Lasantha Wickrematunge was assassinated on his way to work in Athidia, an urban area very close to Colombo. It was believed that two individuals on a motorcycle who had been following Lasantha's vehicle carried out the murder. Investigations revealed that Lasantha Wickrematunge had noted the number of the motorcycle on his notebook before the killing. The motorcycle alleged to be used by the killers was spotted at marshland in a nearby area. Mount Lavinia police launched preliminary investigations and later it had handed over to Criminal Investigations Department and the Terrorism Investigation Division. An individual named Jesudasan was arrested in 2010 as a suspect to the murder. However, he had died in remand in 2012. No other suspects were arrested until the government change in 2015. In 2015, under the Yahapalane government, the Criminal Investigations Department had started the investigation in a new round. The remains of Lasantha Wickrematunge were exhumed in September 2016 and subjected to forensic investigation, and it was confirmed that the murder had not taken place due to shooting. The new phase of investigation uncovered a connection between the killing of Lasantha and attacks on journalists Upali Tennakon and Keith Noyer. It was revealed that these three assaults had handled by a same group who had connections with the military intelligence. Accordingly, several military personnel were arrested with regard to the attacks against journalists and afterwards were released on bail. However, the murderer of Lasantha is yet to be identified. Therefore, the investigations of assassination of Lasantha has not yet completed even after 12 years from his killing, and the case is still hearing in magistrate courts. In the meantime, 3 senior officers of the Criminal Investigation Department who engaged with Lasantha Wickrematunge's murder investigation were removed from scene after the existing government came into power. Shani Abesekara, the former CID director, has been remanded. ASP Tissera has been transferred and Police Inspector Nishanta De Silva has fled overseas seeking asylum. Although the story of Lasantha is one page of crimes against journalists in Sri Lanka, it is an overview of the process of investigations, impunity on crimes against journalists in Sri Lanka. Not only Ahimsa, but also several other family members of victimized journalists are still waiting for justice.